Hello YouTube, Hester781 here. Gonna be a quick one today. Just wanted to do another tool review. There's a bunch of them already out there, but I just received mine, and I gotta tell you, you're gonna like it. So what I'm talking about is the all new Knipex, Knipex. I don't have time to say it right, so I'm just gonna call it Knipex. Twin grip, 8-inch diagonal. Sorry, I don't know what they're calling them. They're like removal pliers. But what's cool about these is you hit the button and it adjusts sideways. How about that? There's 5 different locking positions, and in any position it will not pinch your fingers, which Knipex has always been good about that. This is just one of those tools. I saw a video for it or an ad for it once, and I placed my order. I paid $35. They can be bought for that or $40. I see them at $40. It's still relatively new to the market. My buddy Scoutcraft is watching. This is payback for all the tools that you've made me buy, because I know he's going to think these are cool. So yeah, they're specifically made with that special V, almost like the Pliers. I don't know if you're familiar with those, but they're specifically for removing broken fasteners or rounded out fasteners, and these things are the business. Let me do a quick demonstration for you. All right, so this is not going to get too technical. This is just something quick to show you. Here's our victim. It's a very long, thin carriage bolt, but the key is it's got that square shank on it. So I'm going to line that up in here and get it clamped on there to where this is not going to move without a lot of force. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark with a little bit of Sharpie where the front face of it is, and just in case that disappears, I'm also gonna scribe a nice little mark, which, let me see if I can zoom in. This thing's the worst at focusing. Come on. Yeah, you can kinda see it. Some of you are wondering if I'm a liar, but anyway, there's the Sharpie, which is square with the vise, which is the whole point. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grip onto the front of the pliers, sorry, the front of the bolt with the pliers. Come on. New tripod, give me a break. I'm going to grip onto these, and I'm going to twist this stud without moving the base. And just to show you how awesome a grip you can get onto these. And so here we go. And I'm really not giving it all I got here. Now you saw that was with the very tip of these pliers. Wouldn't say there's any damage to the jaws. That was just a little flake of piece of the threads. But yeah, jaws are still flawless. And I'm going to pop you out of the vise. And there is the mark. Ooh. Yeah. So 2 seconds ago, that little line was facing us. I twisted that whole carriage bolt, and it did not didn't move down there. This thing is just fantastic. Very impressive amount of grip. If anybody, any of you guys work with these things, you know that gripping studs is one of the hardest things to do. And honestly, I think I could put a nut on that. Yeah, I think I could put a nut on that without much fuss at all. Which usually you know, if you're going to grab onto it with vice grips, you know, you're paying the price. You're going to replace whatever you're pulling out. Which brings me to part 2 of the test. Comparing it to a pair of slip joint pliers. These are snap-ons. They're old, but they work. And I'm not even going to put much effort into this because I just can't. You're not going to get a purchase on that. Especially, you know, these lateral teeth. If I was going this way, even still, I mean, I'm squeezing and there's nothing doing. So test 3 is Grandpa's old vice grips. Now this is why I was saying we're going to work at a straight up and down situation because that's where these Knipex really shine. Well, they really blew me away. I'm going to get it nice and squared, clamp down. Yeah, I can feel them. I'm twisting a little bit, but I'm definitely rounding on the threads a little bit. Let's see how the threads look after that. Come on. Those are pretty crushed. Maybe you see this better. Yeah, you can see the flats. They pinched down on that one area and just kind of ate it right up. And just to keep driving the point home, now I'm going to work from straight on and off, 90-degree angle, like I tried to do with the snap-on pliers. And look at that. I've just done a complete 180-degree turn. Let me see if I can prove a point here. And dinner. Now that definitely did a little bit more damage on the threads. Not gonna lie. But I snapped that stud at 90 degrees. If that doesn't impress you, then I'm afraid there is no pleasing you. Alright, so now we've seen what they can do. By the way, that's the jaws after that side 90-degree test. No damage whatsoever. Complaints. I do have a couple, and they are minor. These are just, you know, Hester complaints, maybe not your complaints. They are a little wobbly. You know, I feel like my other Knipex are a little tighter than this. They're not bad. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just fit and finish a little bit. Also, the jaws. This irks me with any manufacturer. They don't quite line up. If you wiggle them and hold it, they get very close, but not quite. Also, you see one jaw is smaller than the other, and there's like a cut out of that one. So, for all I know, that could be on all of them. And I mean, I've just bought one, so I've never really seen another one. The casting marks could be taken down further, and that might be why this jaw is more proud, because, you know, there's a big hunk of cast there, which they could have ground down. Again, minuscule complaints, tiny complaints. I will always have a pair of these in my toolbox on hand, regardless. I mean, these are just, you know, that'll grip copper pipes like nothing. I can't wait to give these things a real good test, but figured I'd hit the ground running, let you guys know there's another cool tool out there that you should be looking into. And other than that, that's it for today, guys. Thanks again for liking, commenting, subscribing. Hope to see you again soon. All right, bye.